Text, Disability Law Center. Your rights matter. Sexual harassment in housing, a PSA from the Disability Law Center. This presentation is general information and is not legal advice. Only an attorney can give you legal advice to help with a specific problem or answer a specific question. The DLC has attorneys on staff, so if you would like questions answered about certain situations, give us a call.
The Disability Law Center is the protection and advocacy agency for the state of Utah. The DLC assists people with disabilities with a variety of issues.
A woman enters a community legal center.
The DLC also has a fair housing program to address discrimination in housing, which is available to people who belong to all protected classes, not just people with disabilities.
Fact sheets and pamphlets about housing discrimination in English and Spanish.
Because sex is a protected class, this means that sexual harassment in housing is prohibited. There are two types of sexual harassment. The first would be considered creating a hostile housing environment. This would include unwelcome sexual advances, intimidation, or creating an abusive environment by staff or other residents. The second is called quid pro quo, which means this for that. This will include things like threatening eviction or refusing to do repairs if sexual demands are not met.
Text, Nate Cripps, DLC staff attorney.
If you are experiencing any type of sexual harassment, if you feel comfortable doing so, the first thing you should do is tell the harassers to stop. You should then talk to the management of your apartment building to give them an opportunity to address the harassment. Document any conversation you've had with others or management about the sexual harassment. Keep any information that may be related to your situation, which could be used to verify your claims of harassment, and ask for any communication from your landlord in writing. If you do not feel safe talking to the harasser or management, call the Disability Law Center for support in your situation.
Text, if you or someone you know has experienced housing discrimination, or you would like more information about fair housing, you can contact the Disability Law Center. Phone 800-662-9080, email fairhousing@disabilitylawcenter.org, website www.disabilitylawcenter.org, Utah Relay number 711 at sorensonvrs.com, UALD 801-530-6800, HUD Regional Office 1-800-877-7353 to file a complaint on your own. HUD website https://www.hud.gov/.
If you think sexual harassment is happening to you, you can call the DLC for legal advice or contact UALD or HUD to file a discrimination complaint.
Equal housing opportunity. The work that provided the basis for this publication was supported, in part by funding under a grant awarded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The substance and findings of the work are dedicated to the public. The authors and publisher are solely responsible for the accuracy of the statements and interpretations contained in this publication. The Federal Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, sex, national origin, familial status, religion, or disability. Utah law also prohibits discrimination based on source of income in the rental, purchase, and sale of real property. The publication was funded in part by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the Center for Mental Health Services, the U.S. Department of Education, and the Social Security Administration. The contents of this publication are the sole responsibility of the authors and do not represent the official views of these agencies. Disability Law Center. Your rights matter.